He needs to do something. No, he needs to. This should not have sieged. He should have just kept running and trying to keep his SCVs in front, because in StarCraft 2 the AI system has changed. If workers are attacking you, units will attack workers over other units, because workers will register as, he needs to save this healing, workers will register as any attacking unit as well, so you cannot use them to attack and hide Marines behind them like you did as easily in StarCraft 1. But what you could do is, if you keep moving your SCVs in bulk in front of your Marines and you don't use your Marines to attack, that will register, that will confuse the enemy AI, and the AI will still chase your Marines, as long as you do not use your SCVs to physically attack. He needs to build up another bunker right now, or create a block, because there are a crap load of Zerglings coming in right now. He needs 29 Zerglings. He needs to do something about this. He needs to protect the Helion. This Helion's almost dead. He needs to protect the Helions, most importantly. Helions are the ones doing the bulk of the damage right here with the flame, like, let's see, APM. roxkisBrat has a very high APM, but he's playing more unwisely than MaDFroG. MaDFroG is finally thrown down his third. He should have done that a lot earlier, because when you move out and you attack, there is no need for you to build defenses or more units to cover your bases, because when you attack, that is your defense. Your best defense is a good offense, as they always say. And now he's pulling all his drones or SCVs off the line. He is getting harassed, and he is now finally starting to lose some money, but he has the infernal frame research, and oh my goodness, look how many creep tumors are going to be laid down. This is crazy right here. These creep tumors ensure that this highway is not going to get stopped whatsoever, and you can see that each creep tumor allows you to spawn one more. Each of these could spawn like 10 more, and essentially he can't build anymore. Once the creep gets here, he won't be able to build a bunker and all these Zerglings, and he needs to do something. MaDFroG has no upgrades, which he should have thrown that down really long ago, because he was gonna. Here they are. Only now does he have them. He's upgrading attack and armor, but he needs to saturate this mineral line. He's almost mined out of his main, and so let's look at units. 42. If you look at here, MaDFroG has taken a huge lead. He does have the infernal frame upgraded for his Helion, so MaDFroG needs to change, and he is going for the Spire and the Ultralisk Cavern. He has enough gas to support both of these productions, and he's only running out of 3 gas because he has been building Zerglings the whole time, so he would not have needed to spend any gas except for upgrades. This Ultralisk Cavern, you could upgrade the armor. He needs to do that as soon as possible. Ultralisks would just completely destroy Helions, and so roxkisBrat has no upgrades. He has 1 upgrade actually. He has +2 upgrades for weapon. +1. He's not upgrading the other one. Okay, he's upgrading here. Kind of unwise. Protect this. And what roxkisBrat needs to do right now is build up a lot of Marauders, because without the Marauder production, he is going to get destroyed by the 3 Ultralisks, because Ultralisks have that crazy splash. And he even has MaDFroG even has hidden Banelings, which you see rarely in the late game, because when there's a massive units, it's very hard to use them effectively against Marauders, because Marauders are so much health and they're armored. So Banelings are very weak against Marauders. When there's a mass Marauder and Marine army, the Terran player can easily move the Marines around, while the Marauders use concussion shells to slow down and snipe the Banelings. So I don't know, I question this little motive, but it is smart, because all that. Actually, I don't question it. It's actually very ingenious, because all roxkisBrat has right now are Marines. Has he scanned? I do not know if he has vision of this. Oh, he did a drop, but the Ultralisks are out, and there's so little he could do. Oh, this was my bad. I completely did not see this. How much damage was done? I cannot tell. Seems like he got a lot of drones. Most of the drones are transferred here. He's got a lot of drones. He's got 28 drones here. He's got, how many does he have? He has 9. Oh, and he took the island expansion, which is very smart, but then again, I don't think it will pay off. If he did that really early against the Zergling push, it would have been fine, but now MaDFroG has 11 Mutalisks out. If we look at unit count, 3 Ultralisks and 11 Mutalisks. 11 Mutalisks are going to destroy this expansion. He's got 1 missile turret, unless those SCVs repair like nobody's business. This is kind of unintelligent. He's got a Helion up here, which I guess could do a little sniping, but it is not going to be enough. What roxkisBrat is roxkisBrat is doing here is very, very intelligent, because he knows that he is down, because he knows that MaDFroG did so much damage to him that if he did not do something right now, he is going to lose the game based solely on economy. So what he's doing right now is very smart. He's doing drops. He's harassing the economy and while he's harassing, it prevents MaDFroG from attacking. So that's what you always have to do. You always have to keep in mind is that when you attack, you are essentially protecting yourself from attack in the base, because the opponent cannot attack you. Well, he could do a counterattack, but you just have to always keep enough units at your base, unless you want to do a base race, which is risky. But against Zerg, it works pretty well for Terran, because Zerg cannot build buildings anywhere you want, whereas Terran can just float and hide like in this little crevasse right here. And so roxkisBrat, while he's doing this, he's building up his economy again, and he's throwing down 3 more barracks. Is he getting the upgrades? Does he have the armory? He has the armory, and he is getting up the upgrades, +2 weapons attack. And here comes the attack from MaDFroG. So it's very crucial that when you are down economically, when the opponent invests heavily in units, that means he's sacrificing economy to build up all those units, and then when it pays off because he damages your economy in return. And so the only way to counter that would be when you destroy the enemy units, and when the opponent feels secure enough in having the expansion, he will start to build up his economy again. So in order to counter that, you have to harass his economy, or else he will just gain an exponential lead against you. And MaDFroG just trying to do a little harass here with his Mutalisks, which is very intelligent. He could actually move in right now with his Banelings. There is no reactor here. If he just moved in with his Banelings and Ultralisks, he could take down, and what he has here, this is very few units. And there is a Thor, which is very intelligent. Thors completely demolish Mutalisks because of this, what is it called? Javelin missile launchers. They are so effective. They throw that splash damage, and he has two missile turrets. If MaDFroG knew about this, he would be able to do a lot more. I guess he did not pay attention or something, but here comes roxkisBrat's push. He is destroying all these creep tumors, and what could MaDFroG do? MaDFrog's economy is completely low. Let's look at unit lost. They are actually very tied because of that harass he did here, and the great investment that MaDFroG put in, and the drop. The drop seemed to do a lot of damage. Took out the Queen, took out a bunch of drones, took out the Ultralisk Cavern, and he has a Greater Spire. He's not getting Broodlords because Broodlords are ineffective against. And ooh, and here comes a mad push. Okay, and he wisely separated all his units, so all the Banelings died. And right as he did that, he actually pulled a lot of units into medevac, so he does not have the healing capabilities, but he is going to be able to do a drop here, and it is going to be incredibly effective because MaDFroG has lost all his units. If you look at unit count, MaDFroG has 4 Zerglings and 1 Baneling. That is going to do nothing. And ooh, even better, there's like a boxer drop from StuffCraft 1. He is separating his drops, and he is dropping all around. So roxkisBrat is playing very wisely in this game. He countered very strategically against MaDFrog's expansion, because after MaDFroG felt he did enough damage against roxkisBrat, he went for, you see the economic, he has 50 drones. So that's usually how players do it, is that when they go for a quick rush, they have to build up their economy to make up for what they spent on their units, and you should be on even lesser footing because you got harassed and you should have lost your economic capabilities. So what you have to do is immediately try to counter and harass in whatever way you can, counter and harass the enemy economy, because then that invests their units from attacking you, and when they're stop to protect their own base, you can build up because they will not be harassing you unless you go for a base race, which could happen, but you just have to keep up your production in your base and you should not lose the base race. So this is a fantastic game. Please give me some please rate, comment, subscribe, give me some feedbacks as to whether you want me to cast more games and whether you like my insight or the tutorials. I think I will stick with the tutorials, but these games seem very interesting. I definitely like casting. I actually haven't done it at all except for that tutorial one I did with my friend, but this is fantastic. So guys, please let me know, and please recommend me, subscribe, just spread the word, let everybody know, because this is just really fun. I'm really enjoying this, and I really want to help more people play StarCraft 2, bring it to everybody in the community with my tutorials, and what these other people can enjoy. Alright, thanks guys.